Hello everybody, my name is Rag Studios and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be reviewing the WITHERED animatronics. You guys, I know you guys have been waiting for this for a long time. I just haven't gotten to it in like a month or two. So yeah, and also I apologize for not sounding that energetic today. I am so tired, like I'm about to fall asleep, kind of tired. I'm using an energy drink to keep me up and it is not working that well, so yeah, anyways, let's go into the video. Alrighty, let's review the first custom today. It is Withered Foxy. This is probably the best one I made out of all my Withereds. So what I did was I used a radioactive foxy head and radioactive foxy ears. I used FNaF 1 foxy arms, and FNaF 1 foxy torso, and FNaF 1 foxy legs. But what I did was, I grabbed the old foxy I had. I replaced it eventually, but I got my old foxy, and then I cut it in half. I cut the whole like thing in half, and then I had to glue the chest back together, and glue the pants back together, and then for inside the torso, it is actually a Funko it's a Funko like neck joint. It's like one of those things. I pulled it out of like some old custom I had, and I used a knife, cut the ball joints off, and then glue it into there and into there. Put some clay around it, and yeah, and then like glued it. It was pretty difficult. And then I put some clay on these things, like the little metal rings around the legs. And then I did the same thing right here, did the same thing right there, a little ring right there, a little ring right there. The hand is terrible. I am not good at sculpting hands, so you'll see later on, Withered Bonnie's hand is even worse. So, but yeah, put some of those like metal line things up there, then painted it, and then I filled not those, I missed those, but most of the holes that Withered Foxy has, I like painted some silver into it, like it shows an endoskeleton showing, and then I put some clay over his fluffy cheeks or something, the fluff on his sides of his face, and then I made him a new snout. I just put some clay over the snout and like sculpted it a little bit to make it look like Withered Foxy. Then I put some clay over Foxy's jaw, and then I made some clay right here for the eye patch, and then this is Mangle's hook, like the Funtime Foxy thing. And then I added some air dry clay for the wires. I used a lot of air dry clay for these things, like the withering, and I also made him a brand new nose. And sorry if the eyes look a little weird, but this is probably the best one I made, and I'm really, really proud of it. Also, one more thing. I also used black paint and water to, like, smear all over him to make him look more dirty and withered. Oh, I've been very careful with this, and it's just, I cannot, like, touch these things, or these will easily break off. But yeah, that is a Withered Foxy. Alright, moving on to Withered Bonnie. This is probably the worst one I made, I think. So what I did was I just used a chocolate Bonnie figure. Chocolate Bonnie for the head, chocolate Bonnie for the arms, chocolate Bonnie for the thighs, tie-dye Springtrap leg right here, and then FNaF 1 Chica leg right there. I can't understand why I chose that, but I did. And I had to use a knife. I'll show you what kind of knife I use to cut off pieces. It's this knife. Has the ridges, and like I just like start cutting off the face and stuff, and it's a very long process. And I used air dry clay for the wires right here, air dry clay for some more wires right there. I cut off like the weird little cheeks again. I think I made him a new jaw, I forget. I made his teeth customized and made his toes customized. His hand is customized, and yeah. I'm not sure what else, but this is Withered Bonnie. His hand is also pretty terrible. I'm not good at that kind of stuff. But yeah, this is Withered Bonnie. So now for the next custom I have is Withered Frederick Fazington. Yeah, yippee. So what I did was, I think I used a Shamrock Freddy, torso, maybe? I forget. Body, I think it's Shamrock Freddy. I used a Shamrock Freddy, head. Used, probably Shamrock Freddy legs, arms and legs, but I used Glam Rock Freddy's ears because it looked more accurate to Withered Freddy. So what I did was I cut off Freddy's like cheeks right here. I like used a knife, cut it off, and put some clay on it, and then smooth it out. And then I made him a whole new jaw. Like it was Shamrock Freddy's jaw, but I put giant clay around it, and then I filled it with pretty big teeth because Withered Freddy has big teeth and a big jaw. And then I added some wires right there with some wires right there. I had to cut off Glamrock Freddy's ear piercing thing, but yeah, we can kind of look inside Withered Freddy's jaw. It's like it's hollow in there. I didn't fill it with anything, but yeah, it is cool. I'm not sure what else to say. It's probably the most boring one. It's a little messy, I'm sorry. I also got a lot of super glue right there, and it was very hard to get off, and I just had to leave it there. His hat is a little lumpy, and I apologize about that, but yeah, that is Withered Freddy. For another custom, probably the last one, maybe I'll show off a secret character I made, but today, I mean, right now, I got Withered Chica. I just made this yesterday. I mean, today. I honestly forget. I can't remember. But this is Withered Chica. So I used FNaF 1 Chica arms, torso, the FNaF 1 legs, Orville elephant thighs, the glow-in-the-dark one. Then I used Chocolate Chica's head. Had to cut it in half with this thing, cut the whole thing in half. It took like an hour or two. And then I took Chocolate Chica's feathers and had to put on Rockstar Chica because I thought that would be easier. But I had to make her feathers out of air dry clay. And then I used this knife to cut more above here, so because she has like giant eyes and like giant holes in her eyes, but then like you know what I'm talking about. But and then I made her like endoskeleton thing. It looks like a blob right there, but before it was painted, it actually looked like an endoskeleton jaw. And then added some wires on the side. Added some more wires on the side. It's a little messy on that side. That's just a lump of clay. Try to make it look like endoskeleton. I'm sorry. And then I used FNaF 1 Chica beak. I didn't use anything right here. It was just clay right here. Used clay for the teeth, and then used air dried clay for the wires on the sides, and then all the holes and stuff in her body, I tried to fill it with like endoskeleton parts, and I don't know why that is not finished. I am sorry about that. I'll have to fix that some other time, not today. I am super tired. But yeah, this is Withered Chica. Probably out of all of them, I rank it Withered Foxy first, then Withered Chica, and then Withered Freddy, and then Withered Bonnie. This is my favorite one I made, and then it just like kind of decreases. I do like Withered Bonnie, but it just mid. But yeah, these are all the Withereds I have made. I am very proud of them, and it took several days and a lot of hours. Like I figure it takes like a day to make. Like right after church the other day, I came home after it was like 1 o'clock. I came home and worked until 9 on like Withered Freddy or Withered Bonnie. It takes a long time to make these customs, but yeah, those are the Withereds. I'm very proud of how they came out, and yeah. And for the secret character I have is Logbook Chica. Yippee! I made her a while ago, before all those guys. So I just used a normal tie-dye. I can't think. I'm so sorry. I used a normal tie-dye Chica, and I like cut her little thing in half right there. Like not half. I can't speak. I'm so sorry. I cut a little bit right there to make like a hole and put some like bars right there. Okay, clay, but you know what I'm saying. But And then I had to cut off some of her thigh right there, and because Logbook Chica is missing some parts. And then this was the hardest part. I had to cut the whole like weird like crotch piece like off. I cut it all off, and then I had to put some clay in there and glue it, and I had to use this to cut through the freaking plastic, and it took such a long time. And then I used a entered arm right there. Used an entered arm, and then I used an entered thigh right here. I couldn't figure out how else to do it, so I just used an entered thigh right here and made feet. I made a foot out of it. So yeah, and then I chose gray because she's like very old. She's like a lot more older than Withered Chica. I did that on purpose. The yellow is like a lot more greenish color. And what else did I do to this? I tried to do her like endoskeleton like teeth, and it didn't look that good, but yeah, I made a hole right there with this knife by accident, but yeah, this is also like bent down because it is, but yeah, that is Logbook Chica. Guys, thank you so much for watching these videos. These kind of figures take such a long time to make. They take weeks, months, and hours into it. I put a lot of money into these guys. I buy lots of paints, specific kinds of paint brushes. I just bought a whole tub of clay, which luckily I had enough money for. I put so much effort into these figures, and I try my best to make it the most accurate it can be. And I am very proud of how the Withereds came out, and I'm so glad I am able to show you guys the Withereds finally. I know you guys have been wanting them for a while. But yeah, I am so very grateful that people watch my videos and just watch this sloppiness. But yeah, I'm very happy that you guys watch my videos. And also, I did a review on these characters yesterday. It is a non-known Hakase. They are from the anime called Nichijou. It is also a manga. It was a manga, then an anime. But this anime is so freaking good. I love it. It kind of just like cured my depression like months ago, but it's such a good anime. I love it so much. Don't be weirded out that I'm starting to buy like anime things. I already have too much FNaF stuff in my room. I want to start collecting different kinds of things. But yeah, thank you guys so much, guys, for watching. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.